Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Scarzig and we have another episode of Learning Lyonar. I went ahead and made a couple changes to this deck just to make it a bit more consistent. Took out some of the problematic cards. I had a lot of one of cards that you probably saw in my deck list from previous episode. So we do have the 2 Lionheart Blessings, 3 Sundrop Elixirs, 3 True Strikes, 3 Azure Horn Shamans, 2 Ephemeral Shroud, 3 Healing Mystic, 1 Lasting Judgment, 2 Martyrdom, 1 Sunbloom. Even though I do only have 1 Sunbloom, it's still a really strong card, especially for Lyonar that needs a way to deal with threats. So of course I left this one in. 3 Windblade Adepts, 2 Divine Bond, 2 Saberspine Tiger, 3 Silverguard Knight, fit in 3 Tempest here, 2 Emerald Rejuvenator, a Twilight Sorcerer. I think that this will just be a fun little addition to play around with. 2 Dancing Blades and a Pandora. So I think that this might make the deck a bit more consistent. Definitely a more mid-range focused style. So we're going to hop right into the ladder. Still very low ranked, so let's have some fun here. And hopefully it won't take too long for us to find a match. Ah, perfect. Vitruvian. Alright. So going into this matchup as Lyonar, I am a bit... I am a bit worried because Vitruvian has a lot of dispels. Don't need the Pandora. I am able to open with the Azure Horn Shaman, so that might work out for me. Lyonar doesn't have a lot of reach, so if he starts playing Pyromancers and whatnot, it's actually a really difficult thing for me to deal with. Oh, Saberspine Tiger. I'm okay with this. Blind Scorch. That's fine. He gets some extra value out of the Saberspine Tiger by taking its one attack away. But luckily he leaves the Azure Horn Shaman as a 1/1, so next turn I can actually proc this on anything I want to 1, 2. Can I? No, I wouldn't be able to do that. Oh, that's right. The Blind Scorch lasts a whole turn, so he won't get that attack back. Actually, Tempest could work. Okay, so what we're going to have to end up doing here is killing that Saberspine Tiger. We'll move the Azure Horn Shaman down here out of the way, and we'll block him off with the Silverguard Knight. Yeah, I think that this is good. This is a pretty decent, well-rounded hand. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have kept this mana tile and tried to take it for another turn. Okay. So here comes the Pyromancer. What I might end up doing is playing the Tempest to take out the Azure Horn Shaman, buff the Silverguard Knight. It'll only get +1 because of the effect, but it'll take out that Pyromancer too. And since I do have the Sundrop Elixir in my hand, I can heal my General, even it out. I think that this might be the way to go. Yeah, and he's just gonna, draw a couple cards, not too bad. And I still have this mana tile all to myself. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. I can get up to 5 this turn. So I could summon the Dancing Blade, but that's... I could summon the Dancing Blade onto... Oh yeah, that's a good play. We're going to move up here. Summon the Dancing Blade to take out that Pyromancer. We're going to move the Azure Horn Shaman up. Then Lionheart Blessing this guy so we can draw a card. And do I want to heal him? No, I think that will be good. I can save that heal for another time. And now I've got these 2 big guys prepped for the Azure Horn Shaman. Now let's see what my opponent can do. Entropic Decay, most likely. Actually, no, he used all of his mana on Fire Spitter. So we're good to go. Bone Swarm costs 2 mana, so... yeah. Pretty snazzy. And I can just Martyrdom the Fire Spitter. That might be a good idea. Or True Strike, I mean. Actually, I have a True Strike. Perfect. Yeah, this deck is really coming together. There's the Blind Scorch. Ooh, very nice. So I won't be able to do anything to him this turn with that, but I'll still be able to buff it, which is fine by me. We are going to... If I give him health and then heal it, I'm increasing his maximum HP, and then I would heal that back to give him Divine Bond. Interesting. Interesting. So we'll True Strike. We'll move this guy down so that I can buff him real quick. Then move my general here to rebuff him. And he's up to 7. I could Sun Drop and then Divine Bond. Or I could just... No, that would be a waste because he's going to get his attack back next turn. No need to rush things. We'll just Divine Bond him. Boom! Oh man, really digging this. And because he has Lionheart Blessing, I get to draw a card. And I'm just going to hold on to all of this. It gives me really good answers to anything that he could throw out. Yeah, pretty decent combos coming out here. Silverguard Knight is, in my opinion, one of the best units in the game. Very vulnerable to Dispel, but even if it gets dispelled, it just becomes a 1/5. And, you know, with Divine Bond and things like that, you can still get some use out of it. As a meat shield, at least, even without Provoke, it becomes a pretty fat body. My opponent is screwed here. Oh, wait. Provoke, Cosmic Flesh. Oh, Martyrdom. Oh, no. Darn. I could Martyrdom and then give him 10 health and just take it away. Oops. Oh, I see. Style Suicide. That's why you attacked the Silverguard Knight. Okay, awesome. We're going to tip this guy 5 gold. That's a new feature they added. And we're going to continue moving up the ladder here. I guess that was supposed to apply the next patch for the bonus chevrons from your previous month's ranking to go through. And I just realized that I didn't turn on my fancy overlay. Can't believe that. That's like my signature trademark. I made it myself. But hopping right back in here. Hopefully we don't get the same opponent. And I do have a lot of spirit set aside that I probably could forge a couple pretty good Lyonar cards to beef this deck up. You know, get my hands on a couple easy Sunblooms and things like that. But, you know, since we're so low on the ladder, I can just take things slow. Don't have to worry about it too much. And plus, it kind of lets me replicate the whole, you know, actually trying to build a deck. I think I want to hold a Tempest. I think I am going to hold that Tempest. And Saberspine. I'll swap out the Saberspine since I already have a Tempest. And, ah, man. Hoping for a better 2-drop. And Ephemeral Shrouds can actually dispel Mana Springs. So, if I was trying to deny my opponent, I would do that. But because I'm going first, I basically have free claim to this, either the bottom or the top one, when you summon that 2-drop. So, Sunseer. Yeah, so he plays it. He played it back here, which is the greedy move. So what we're gonna do, I think. Let me see. I can get up to. Let's replace this Windblade Adept. Okay, so I can go 3, 4, 5. Awesome. So this is what we're gonna do. And then I'll play the Windblade Adept up here so that I have access to this mana tile. And these guys are locked down. Perfect. I have the Sundrop Elixir, and I'm basically going to use that to heal the Silverguard Knight next turn if he doesn't have any buffs or anything in his hand. Magmar was recently nerfed, so I think that Lyonar, this used to be like probably a 6-4 matchup in Magmar's favor. Just because, you know, Lyonar wanting to be grouped up for Zeal and things like that kind of played into Frenzy. and Magmar had such a stronger late game, I think that it was in their favor. So he dealt with that. He dealt with that pretty well. Again, the Silverguard Knight being dispelled, it still becomes a pretty fat body. So I think what I'm going to do is I could just attack here and then have a Tempest. And he's already full HP, so losing out on that isn't such a big deal. Or if I were to play it a bit slower, I can move the Silverguard Knight up, attack the General here, and attack him, and then just play the Emerald Rejuvenator. And then just heal myself back. Because if I just play Tempest to clear everything, then that kind of leaves me in a bad spot because I'm taking out 2 of my own guys. So I think that might be the best decision. We're gonna move up then to deny that. Alright. And I think that this gives me a more intimidating board position. Yeah, so he is gonna take that 4 damage because the Sunseer is gonna heal him. So I did get him to take a bit more damage, and I get to save this Mana Spring for another turn. I can move the Silverguard Knight onto it whenever I want. Oh, he had an Emerald Rejuvenator of his own. Okay, that's fine. 2, 3, 5, 1. Well, I don't really want the Sunbloom. True Strike. Okay, now we're talking. We'll True Strike this guy. Kill him with the General. Then we'll summon the Healing Mystic to heal ourselves. And I am going to hold on to this Ephemeral Shroud and just leave the Silverguard Knight where he is. Actually, no. We'll move the Silverguard Knight 2 back. That way we get to sort of play around Frenzy a bit better. Healing Mystic's pretty decent because it has that 3 HP. And it can take a hit from a General, which is pretty nice. So we appear to be just like in a healing war. Okay. So 6, I can get up to 7, so I can play the Dancing Blade. Oh yes, this is glorious. We're gonna play the Dancing Blade here to take out the Earthwalker. Move this guy forward, and let's discard the Sundrop Elixir, Azure Horn Shaman. That's what I'm talking about. So we are going to, before we play him, we're gonna attack. And then attack. And then drop the Azure Horn Shaman. Hopefully I'll be able to move the Silverguard Knight back into position to take advantage of that buff. Oh look, and the Sundrop Elixir comes back to us. Adamantite Claws. There you go. Okay. Hit that Dancing Blades right in the face. Take that damage. Thank you. And I have 2 small guys that I can trade into that to take the Claws. Not bad, not bad. So he's got 6 damage that I do not want to deal with. So we're just going to take that charge. And then Saber Spine Tiger will take the other charge. Since I have Tempest, I'm going to get rid of the Sunbloom. Meh. I want something on the board, so I'll just Sundrop Elixir myself and then Ephemeral Shroud. And we'll go from there. I need to get my hands on a Lionheart Blessing so that I can maybe start drawing some cards. Yes, because he's just fiercely trading into everything I throw out. Most recently cast Spell. Sundrop. Okay. I'm still coming out in the healing war, though. Yikes. Okay. So we'll just Tempest here. And we'll Martyrdom that guy so he gets 1 health back. We'll summon the Azure Horn Shaman, just because we need a body on the field. And since I'm ahead in HP, I'm going to attack the Magmar General and sort of build on my advantage, get him closer to death. Because we're getting later into the game here, as you can see. Veteran Slithar. I'm probably going to save this Martyrdom if he summons an Elder Slithar. Oh, never mind. Oh, man. Here comes the pain. Alright, so main thing is getting rid of this. So we're just going to have to heal him. And so now we have an egg to deal with. And we're going to kill that egg. Actually, yeah, we'll kill the egg with the general so that I can summon the Windblade Adept. Strike with the Azure Horn Shaman here. And then we're going to Divine Bond this guy. That's my whole hand, but it lets him make a choice because the Azure Horn Shaman can survive an extra turn. Basically, it lets the Windblade Adept take all the aggro, I think. Okay, so Mana Burn makes him a 2-3. I mean a 2-1. Okay, so that's rough. Yikes. Yeah, I was thinking that Lyonar sort of has an advantage in this matchup now because of the nerfs, but they still have all of their usual tricks up their sleeves to deal with threats. So, we're living on a prayer here. So I've got some heals. I think I can. I just need to stabilize. Is he gonna go for the face? Yeah. Okay. That's good for me. Oh, never mind. So that leaves me at 6. Okay. Healing Mystic. Yikes. Okay, so. The Silverguard Knight's going to get taken out next turn. So I'm just going to have it eat that charge from the General. And then the Emerald Rejuvenator. So basically right now I'm fishing for a Tempest and Pandora. That's what I'm looking for here. True Strike. So I am starting to stabilize. He turns that into an egg, but he still can't move his guys past it. So Greater Fortitude takes that out. 6 drops me to 4. Yikes. But that will take the last charge off of those claws. Can you imagine? I can't even fathom claws having bringing you up to 8 attack. Yikes. Nope. That's it, boys. Not too bad. We'll play one more. Give me some advice on any misplays that you noticed. I don't feel too salty about that one. I think that maybe I just played my cards a bit wrong. Maybe wasted some removal early in the game. Especially like playing the Vanar faction. My decks were like very, very specifically crafted, and I played a lot of Vanar games. So you get a better feel for your deck overall, like what removals you want to use when. So I'm still kind of getting a feel for that kind of stuff. Oh, a mirror match. This will be good for me to learn something. So let's Pandora, once again in my opening hand, when I don't need it. Healing Mystic, True Strike. This is tough because I'm going second, so a True Strike might come in handy. But I do have a Healing Mystic to open up with, so we'll go with that. Martyrdom's also pretty good for an opening turn because the enemy general is going to be at full health anyway. I'll just be able to negate whatever he plays. So yeah, I can move forward too, play the Healing Mystic, and then Martyrdom, whatever he opens with. Especially if it's a Windblade Adept, then I'll get a lot of value out of that, in my opinion. Because Windblade Adept has the 3 HP, more often than not, it's going to be able to get off that second attack. And I'm thinking now that Magmar player didn't have so much healing. I think that he would have died. I'd have to review the tape. Yeah, and Azurite Lion, that's a pretty decent thing to Martyrdom. Ooh, close one. Got to play the Healing Mystic first so I have enough mana. I'm going to selfishly overheal myself. And then he gets healed as well. So that's my turn. There we go. Now we got some bodies to work with. I think that I need to move away from the neutral creatures a little bit. Maybe craft a couple light chasers or something. So I can remain a bit more in faction. Because the Healing Mystics are cool. But like when you get them early like this, it's sort of a whatever. Sunstone Bracer. Oh lord, Silverguard Knight. Alright. While I have the mana, I'll just True Strike this thing. That way it's in kill range. He can just trade both of these into my Silverguard Knight. And I come out ahead. Slightly ahead, because he'll take that hit. And it'll take a charge off his Sunstone Bracer. Of course, he might have an answer, and if he decides to Martyrdom this, then the healing will sort of still make me come out ahead. We'll see. Darn, another Azurite Lion. Okay, so that's down. Yeah, so that's good for me. Oh no, that's not good for me. Okay, so, see, because what I was going to do was play the Dancing Blades to kill that Azurite Lion. Lionheart Blessing. I could dispel that, and it would just make it a harmless 1/5. And then move down. Darn. And then if I played Lionheart Blessing on the Ephemeral Shroud, I'd be able to draw a card if he traded into it. Yeah, because the Azurite Lion would be able to attack and kill the Ephemeral Shroud and then hit me as well. And then it would die. Then that would prep the Dancing Blades for next turn. I'm trying to like think ahead. Lyonar, I'm starting to notice you have to think ahead a lot more. Or I could just Dancing Blades. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just Dancing Blades this guy. Hit it with my General. And then Lionheart Blessing. That way the Azurite Lion, it deters him from attacking the Dancing Blades, because the Azurite Lion will just die to one hit, and if he wants to trade both into it, then this will survive. I think that this is the best play. If I had one more mana, playing the Ephemeral Shroud to dispel the Azurite Lion would have been like an awesome answer to his board. But I don't really fear Sunstone Bracer, honestly. It allowed him to kind of deal with early threats. Oh, Martyrdom. I am fine with that, because taking him, he was going to get taken out by something, and I'm up to full. Unfortunately, it takes out the Lionheart Blessing that was on it. So let me see, that brings me down 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I'd only lose 2 HP if he attacks me, if he goes all out right now. Alright, starting to be a little bit less worth. 6, 7, 8, 9. Gave me 6 back. So I'm only losing 3 HP, I'm thinking, if I'm doing the math right. Yeah, so this is fine for me. Because it takes out his Sunstone Bracer, puts him behind. If I miss Fist, I wish you were a 2/2. That's really all I can say. I can, and he's denying this Mana Spring to me. I'd have to do some finagling in order to get my hands on it. So what we're gonna do is True Strike. Move down here. Summon the Windblade Adept. And I'm gonna throw the Femoral Strike. Aha! That's the play. Forget you, son. No Mana Spring for you. Okay, so almost misplayed that, but I brought it back to the next turn. And so me moving down like that, again, brings him down into my creatures. Because of the way I've played these, if he comes down to me, then I can get the full surround. That's what I'm looking for right now. Lionheart Blessing's going to go onto the Windblade Adept because I need to draw some cards. I'm probably going to end up putting 3 of those in my deck because I'm really liking card draw. After playing Vanar for so long, you just like substitute card draw for just trying to be extremely efficient all the time. Oh, Suntide Maiden. That's not what I want to see. 3, 4, 5. So I can take him out. Okay, so 4, 5, 6. Trade those. That trades. Lionheart Blessing so that I can and I'm starting to get low on HP too. That's the problem. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go that route. Lionheart Blessing. Attack him. Windblade Adept. Okay. Things aren't looking so bad now. We're going to Saber Spine Tiger to take out his Windblade Adept and create some distance. And also putting Windblade Adept in this corner from me so that he can't attack my general. Pretty good. Pretty good. That Lionheart Blessing really came through for me just then. The RNG Blessing. And I got a Tempest, Silverguard Knight. Okay. I'm starting to feel a bit confident now. I think I can stabilize and bring this back. Which is, you know, what I said last game. We'll see. We'll see. Because he's got 3 cards. 7 mana. We'll see what he's working with. One shots the Windblade. Oh. Mamma mia. Okay, so that's a 7/7. Something I didn't want to see. What I could do is maybe swap the Tempest and try for some hard removal, like a Martyrdom. But that's extraordinarily risky. So what I'm going to do instead is just go for the Tempest and then summon the Silverguard Knight here. This is putting all my eggs in one basket, because he can one-shot it with the Elec Stormblade and trade, but if he has some hard removal for this, then I lose. So he's really put me in that position with the 7/7 provoke. Good lord. So we'll see how this goes. Because if he trades these... Oh wait, no, that's not a trade. I completely miscalculated. Okay, so anyway, that leaves me with 1. Lord. That leaves me with 2, 3, 7, 5, 3, okay, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rats. So Divine Bond's not going to help me now. Tempest. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that still leaves me in kill range. 3. Actually, no, because if I Tempest and then instead use the Saber Spine Tiger to kill that provoke. I can... No, I'm still dead. If only that Silverguard Knight wasn't there. 2, 3... Rats. Rats, rats, rats. I'll let him finish me, though. Oh, you got a style on me like that, bro? You're gonna style on me? Ah. So close. Very, very close. Oh, I can't tip him? Oh well. Well, they just took me to school. Thanks for stopping by. Again, leave me your comments, your feedback, any sort of suggestions you might have for playing Lyonar. I'm really having a good time learning this new faction. And again, leave me a comment. Please subscribe, follow me on Twitter. That way you can be updated for when I post my next videos. And that's enough of that. You have a good one. I'll see you next time.